You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video. Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming, and some of you on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Under the Bridge. So let's go ahead and jump right back in, shall we? Alarm Chan, you were up, and let's go. Alright, let me sip some water real quick. Hell yeah, there we go. At some point, the waiter comes back around and offers dessert. You turn him down, instead asking for the bill. He passes you the booklet with the bill, and your heart almost stops when you see the total bill. Oh my god! Ooh, let me see. Cherry never lets me see the total cost. You slide it over to him. The second he sees the cost, all the color drains from his face. You said Cherry left us cash. You nod, trembling. You take all the cash Cherry left for you out of your pocket. You slide out bill after bill. At first, it seems impossible there's enough cash in your pocket to pay for this meal. Ugh. But sure enough, it's all there. To your surprise, you even have a little bit of extra cash left over. And the tip? Right, do the math quickly in your head. Dude, is Cherry a wizard? She gave me just enough cash for the bill and a 20% tip, even down to the penny. She's a freak when it comes to math and money, and I think she has a second brain inside of her hair or something. She also knows all the conversion rates for yen, euros, and pesos. I'm pretty sure I heard her answer a call in Mandarin once. I mean this with no offense whatsoever, but how the hell did someone like you land someone like Cherry? One word. Black and white thirst trap selfies on dating apps. Brad lets me pose with her cars and equipment and stuff, and Oliver knows how to make cameras do the thing. It actually works? He shrugs and points down at the cash on the table. You tell me. The results speak for themselves. With payment and tip taken care of, there's no further reason for you to stick around the restaurant. The two of you get up and head for the front entrance. Yo, hold up real quick. I want to talk to that host again. You nod. The two of you make a short detour by the host booth. She's in the middle of kicking people out of the restaurant when Hank approaches her. Her bubbly yet mean demeanor changes and takes on a colder tone. Is this how she normally is? While Hank talks to his fellow nerd, you whip out your phone and compose a message to Cherry. We're leaving the restaurant, probably heading home after. You good? Send. Hey, I just wanted to thank you for being so cool about us having our reservation all messed up. It was nothing. Is everything alright with you and your wife? You snicker. She's my girlfriend, or ex-girlfriend now, I guess. Oh dear, I'm sorry, Hey, what gives? We're in the middle of talking, you can't just... The host snaps her fingers. Two familiar goons appear and easily whisk the interloper away and out of the restaurant. Sorry about that. It's no biggie. Just wanted to ask you before we left. She fidgets in place before speaking up. It's so strange how someone so disciplined can be so easily disarmed with a little bit of video game talk. Did you receive the note I left for you? Sure did. I'll DM you as soon as I get home. Good. I wish you two a wonderful evening. You share one last round of thanks before excusing yourselves and leaving the restaurant. You stop when you reach the nearby sidewalk. Hank obnoxiously stretches. So, what do we do now? I don't know. What do you want to do? You look around for any nearby points of interest fruitlessly. All you see is coffee shops, gelato shops, and more restaurants. Seeing as you already ate, it looks like there's nothing else for you two to do in the groves. Home? I thought you'd never ask. You cross the street, back to the smoke shop where Hank initially parked the truck. As you cross the road, your phone buzzes. Cherry has replied to your message with a thumbs-up emote. It's a bit vague, but you interpret it as a sign that she has her affairs in order and that she'll be finding her own way back home without issue. Content, you put your phone away and take your seat in Hank's truck. With all said and done, Hank stops on the gas and you start on the long road back to Bridge City. The parks and pretty buildings that make up the groves grow further and further apart. It's not long before you find yourself on the long stretch of highway that'll lead you straight to Bridge City. With Cherry out of the picture, you find yourself with more legroom this time around. You make the most of it and stretch your legs out as far as they'll allow. You sure you don't want to do something else? It's still pretty early. Huh. Hank is a walking good time.
That's a fun and enthusiastic phrase.
What? What? No, why the hell? No! What the fuck? Why is my AI assistant suddenly coming on my phone? What the fuck? Okay, maybe that button was pressed against something? Okay. Weird. Very weird. Hank is a walking good time. He managed to make a fun experience out of his breakup with Sherry after all. It would be a shame for this outing to end so soon. You're certain that as long as you're with Hank, you'll have a blast no matter what you do. How about this? If we see something interesting on the way back home, we could check it out. It's a long drive after all. Sounds like a plan, Stan. You truck along the highway. A faded billboard creeps in over the horizon. How about that? Luca's Antique Shop. Want to go antiquing? What are you, my mom? Oh, stuff it. Minutes pass. Another billboard featuring a cartoon racetrack presents itself to you. There, Go-Kart's Kingdom. Lame. Go-karts are for babies. They don't even let you throw stuff or ram other drivers. You're the baby. You roll along for another few miles before you see another billboard. North Star Brewery. You like beer, right? That sounds like fun. He doesn't respond instantly. Could this be the one? Why not? Give me directions. Success! You whip out your phone and start punching in the address into a map app. Just as the route to the brewery is being calculated, Hank exclaims, Wait! There! He points to a billboard. Big purple letters on a yellow background tell you everything you need to know. Jim. A diverse cast of characters, obviously ripped from different stock photos, beam a smile at passing drivers. Yep, there it is. That's the move, definitely. I've got a ton of built-up aggression and stuff. I got a vent. You revisit a thought from not too long ago that went, You're certain that as long as you're with Hank, you'll have a blast no matter what you do. You amend the thought as follows. You're certain that as long as you're with Hank, you'll have a blast no matter what you do, with the exception of the gym. Ah, the gym. A temple and glorification of the vain and superficial. The poor wayward souls pay a monthly fee to break their bodies and bones so that they may fit under society's definition of beauty. A day at the gym, it is an assault on all your senses. Your nose drowns in the stink of sweat. Your ears are battered with the crashing of metal and the screams of roid junkies. Salt and rusted iron can be tasted on the air. Every square inch of the gym is wet with mysterious liquids that pour from wretched fools. And everywhere you turn, you see people. People who roar and grunt and yell every time they touch a weight. People who spend hours on a machine just to take pictures of themselves and massage their already at-risk egos. People who judge you. They judge how big you are, or how small you are, or how much weight you're lifting, or your form. Truly, there is no worse place than the gym. You rather grab Hank's steering wheel and drive it into a wall than spend a single minute at the gym. Thanks for coming along, dude. Sure thing, the gym sounds like fun. Your tongue betrays your heart. You reluctantly take in your surroundings. It's exactly what you feared. 2 separate dad rock stations are playing from the speakers at the same time, resulting in an annoying raucous that fills the gym. Sadly, it's not loud enough to drown out the clanging metal and groaning gym patrons. It doesn't help that the gym is quite popular today. Creatures of all sizes and builds run rampant, each contributing a little bit of their personal stink to the stench cocktail that is the gym. Hank inhales deeply. He clearly finds comfort in this place, somehow. But what am I even supposed to do? I don't have any gym clothes, and it's not like I could spot you or whatever. Make some friends, flutter your eyes at people and stuff. Or just scope out some eye candy, there's plenty to look at around here. Catch! He tosses you a pair of shades. The kind of jet pilots wear in movies, though clearly damaged for being submerged in a lake for too long. So people can't see you checking them out. Sunglasses at the gym? Everyone will think I'm a pervert. He stoops to pull some elastic straps out from his bag. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna get started. Holler if you need anything. You share a round of waves, and with that, Hank leaves you to fend for yourself alone. You stroll around the gym floor, noting the various machinations and instruments of torture that decorate the room. The black vinyl on the benches and the seats all gleam with a faint luster of almost dried sweat. The same shine can be seen on the floor underneath the machines. As you explore the gym, you are barraged with the putrid scent of hard, sweaty work. Sometimes it's bitter, other times it's sour, but no matter what, it's always disgusting. A metal crash sounds through the gym. It's followed by a blood-curdling scream from behind you. Something that looks like a person just picked up and dropped a large piece of metal. They celebrate with a screech. You've had enough. You seek respite from this acrid hell near the entrance, where you and Hank were just talking not too long ago. You stand by your feelings towards the gym from earlier, but Hank mentioned wanting to go to the gym earlier in the day. A day of gym nonsense is a small sacrifice to make if it'll help cheer Hank up. Though it seems as if he's already past the breakup. Hank weaves through the jungle of equipment like a kid in a candy shop. He finds solace in the same things you loathe about the gym. He stops, selects a machine, and crawls underneath it. You flinch as another crash of metal echoes through the room. You shake it off and continue to the gym entrance. There's a long bench pushed up against the wall. There's a colorful trio of people resting on it, though you note that none of them are wearing exercise clothing. None of them are drenched in sweat, nor do they look capable of producing any. In contrast to the hulking animals on the machines, these fellows' builds are all varying degrees of average. One is on their phone, another is playing on a portable gaming console, the last is knitting something that looks like a sock. They seem more your speed than the rest of the gym goers, so you take a seat on the far edge of the bench and bench with them. You sit, you stretch and cross your legs and make yourself comfortable until you are addressed by one of your benchmates. Which one is yours? Mine? She gestures out towards the gym floor. Your boyfriend. You point out Hank. He's on a leg press machine, doing both leg and bench presses at the same time. Him, but we're just friends. Heh, I was in your shoes a few months ago. That one over there is mine. She points out a very slim yet defined man doing handstand push-ups on a balancing beam. A woman from the bench joins in the conversation. I'm with those two. She gestures towards two bulky women doing push-ups on top of each other. Wait, none of you are here to exercise? You're just keeping your partner's company? Another from the bench stops his knitting to respond. Well, they just get so lonely without us. Huh, I thought I'd be the only one. Clearly this is someone's first time dating a gym rat. They laugh in a strange unison. You nervously chuckle along. These guys love having their loved ones around and fluffing them up. And now, they just said they're only friends. Just friends. I'm watching each other work out? Keep telling yourself that. Honest, he was even dating someone else just this morning. You look back out at Hank. He's spotting someone as they bench press a bar with kettlebells on each end. His shirt has fallen off at some point when you weren't paying attention. Hank leans over him rather intimately. You assume them to be strangers, but the way Hank hangs over the person makes you wonder if they knew each other already. Hank whispers something in the other person's ear. It's probably just words of encouragement. You can't help but to feel jealous. Alright, I'm actually going to pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. A big thank you to all of our lovely patrons. Thank y'all for everything you do for the channel. We greatly appreciate your support. Anyway, I love you all, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!